As of today, my wedding is officially in 50 days. Time has been moving so fast, and I honestly can't believe it. As I'm preparing to start this new chapter of my life, I can't help but to feel a little reflective and think more about the one that's ending. I'm realizing how much time I've spent wishing away present moments for future ones. It's not that I think I've wasted time, because my life up until this point has been filled with so much fun, joy, and adventure. It's that I'm not sure I fully appreciated and cherished the time I've been gifted. I am so bad at being present in the present, but right now, I want to be, before my life changes in a really big way. And this isn't me saying that marriage marks the end of my individuality and ability to do and experience things. What I am saying is that for the next 50 days, I really want to practice being present. I don't want the next 50 days to be completely overwhelmed and consumed by all of the wedding things that need to get done. I want to actually live them and appreciate each day. So that's what I'm gonna do. Consider this my way of paying homage to the chapter that's about to end. Welcome to my Things to Do Before I Do bucket list series. The very first thing on my bucket list that I am hoping to do is something very spontaneous, fun, and random. And honestly, the perfect opportunity presented itself to me this week. I didn't even have to go seeking this out. Like, it is truly spontaneous and random and fun. Long story short, I was at a work event earlier this week. It was at some company, and somehow this company has connections to Hershey, the Hershey Stadium, whatever. I'm at this event and this man comes downstairs and he's like, so I got some concert tickets to give away. And I was like, I'm listening. The first tickets were Chris Brown tickets for next week on a Tuesday. Unfortunately, I have work, so that wasn't gonna work for me. But the second tickets were Big Time Rush tonight. And when I heard that, I was immediately lit, because I love Big Time Rush. Back in the day, I was a Big Time Rush girl. And so immediately I was about these tickets. And thankfully I was in a room with a bunch of middle-aged adults who were like, who is Big Time Rush? And I was like, don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it. So I got these tickets. And they're not just tickets, they are VIP tickets to see Big Time Rush. So I have 4 of them. And immediately I was like, who is going to this concert with me? Because I am going. Hell or high water, I will be there. So I'm reaching out to all my friends, and people are busy. It's just not working out. And so I just offhandedly sent a message to my siblings and was like, guys, if y'all were here, I have 3 siblings. If y'all were here, I already know that we would be going to this concert together. None of my siblings live anywhere near me. One is in New York, one is in Florida, and one is in South Carolina. So I was just kind of like, this is a bust. I am not seeing Big Time Rush on Friday, and I'm really bummed. But then my little sister who is in South Carolina, texts me and she's like, girl, I will literally purchase a train ticket right now and come up with my friend so we can go to this Big Time Rush concert with you. And so my sister and her friend are literally on their way right now. She got to Virginia yesterday, and they are currently driving up to my place in Lancaster. They'll be here around noon, and we will be going to this Big Time Rush concert tonight at 7 o'clock in Hershey, PA. And I am literally so excited. So this is truly spontaneous, like I said, random, fun. It's going to be great, and I think it's going to be a really fun way to kick off this little series. And yeah, I'm just so excited. I'm going to get some work done before they get here, maybe go get some breakfast, and then we will see where the day takes us. It is a little bit past 12:30 at this point. I've been able to get some work done. My sister and her friend are not going to be here until closer to 2:30 at this point. I don't know why I thought they were going to be here around this time. I can't tell if I made that up in my head or if my sister told me that. She probably told me that, but it's fine. I'm just going to go, I think, to a local place and get some lunch. I'm going to bring my laptop with me so I can keep getting some work done. And yeah, I'll probably just hang out there for a little bit until they get closer, and then I will head back home. When they get here, we are gonna have to leave at 5 so that we can get up to Hershey by 6, and then the concert starts at 7. So it might be a bit of a whirlwind when they get here. I'm not quite sure if they need to go anywhere or what we need to do, so we'll just figure that out when they get here. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pack up my stuff and go get some lunch. Y'all want to hear something absolutely nuts? My sister calls me and she's like, so me and Haley are stuck in traffic. And I'm assuming like, okay, this is either typical Friday, beginning of rush hour congestion, or it's just, you know, an accident. And it was an accident, but it was not a normal accident. This accident involved a tractor trailer that was carrying 1,000 pounds of frozen hot dogs. And after said accident, the 1,000 pounds of frozen hot dogs ended up all over the highway. And so it's been shut down for like hours. This happened this morning at like 9 o'clock. I was on Facebook this morning scrolling mindlessly as one does. And I saw a news article about this, but I didn't put 2 and 2 together about the fact that this was the same highway that they would be taking up here. I just was not thinking about that. And so had I been thinking about that, I probably could have given them a heads up. Look, there's the hot dog.
Oh my gosh!
That's neither here nor there. My sister texted me literally 5 minutes ago to say that they finally got past it. But I'm just like, talk about random. Anyways, they're on their way. They'll be here at like 3:15. So I have like an hour-ish still until they get here. So I'm gonna chill. I might work on editing a little bit. And when they get here, it's gonna be a mad dash to get ready and then get our butts to Hershey. The turnaround is crazy. Y'all, let me tell you something. Big Time Rush still got it. The way that was, I think, one of the best concerts that I've ever been to in my life is crazy. This was so good. It was so fun. It was very nostalgic. Like, I had so much fun. I am genuinely surprised that I am able to speak this morning because I was screaming. My sister and Haley, they just left. Their turnaround is also crazy. They were here for not even 24 hours. They got here yesterday at like 3:15 and left this morning at 7 o'clock. So they are real ones for coming up here and going to this concert with me. They were honestly the perfect people to go to this concert with, because I feel like, especially with the band like Big Time Rush, you gotta go with people that like Big Time Rush and would enjoy it. So glad, again, that they came up with me. They are so much fun, and so glad that we were able to do this. And that concludes part 1 of my things to do before I do bucket list series. And yeah, honestly, could not have started this out in a better way. Thank you to the men of Big Time Rush. If you would like to follow along and see what else I kind of do in this series as I try to remain present in the days, weeks, and like month and a half leading up to my wedding, definitely subscribe. And if you like this video, you should like it. That is it, y'all. I will see you very soon.